What is going on, guys? JD from New York here, and this is your NXT Takeover Respect official review and results, man. October 7th, 2015 will go down as the night we may have seen the greatest women's match of all time. I knew it was going to be good, man. I knew it was going to be good. Takeover Brooklyn was fucking amazing. The atmosphere in New York City, you can't touch it. 16,000 people in that arena, the Barclays Center, just fucking going crazy for what Sasha Banks and Bayley gave us on SummerSlam weekend. We're now back at Full Sail University, and the hype that this match has been, going through, the weeks that this match has just been building, and the anticipation and the hype. We all knew that it was going to be something special, all right? A lot of us thought that there's no way that Bayley and Sasha Banks were going to top what they did in Brooklyn. They pretty much had to, because they had 30 minutes to deliver us an absolutely amazing match. Sasha Banks, probably the best female wrestler in the WWE. If you don't agree with that, you're either blind or you just don't know the WWE product or the wrestling product in general, okay? It's one thing to say that Sasha Banks, you don't like her as a character, you don't like her as a heel, you don't like what she does in the ring. You cannot deny that at 23 years old, that she can out-wrestle anybody or stand toe-to-toe with any woman you put in that ring opposite of her, man. She is absolutely refreshing to see in the WWE, man. We haven't had a female wrestler like this come along in a very long time. And we are lucky, as fans, in 2015 to see 4 of them develop. Bayley, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Becky. We are fortunate as fans to see them develop into what they are today. I know I was one of them who didn't care what the women were doing down at NXT, man. I knew it was better than what they were doing on Monday Night Raw. But as it sits now, I would rather watch nothing else. This is a revolution. Did Vince McMahon take notes on the homework assignment that I gave him following Monday Night Raw? Probably not. Him and Kevin Dunn were probably jerking each other off somewhere in Stamford, Connecticut in the wee hours of the night, man, as NXT was going off the air on the WWE Network. Were they even watching it? I would assume not. I would assume not, man. I don't think they were watching it. Does Vince McMahon care at all? Probably not, because it's not his fucking product. He's not hands-on. So I don't think Vince McMahon is going to care what happens at NXT Takeover Respect. All right? But Stephanie was in the crowd. Lita was in the crowd. You had Charlotte and Bayley sit in front row. And this is a revolution. This is a revolution. The revolution never happened on Monday Night Raw, man. It came in like a fucking house on fire. And that fire was quickly put out, man. The WWE pretty much killed whatever revolution they wanted to start. The revolution never went anywhere, man. They thought the revolution was in the NXT females that they were bringing up to the main roster. That still may be true, and there may be a revolution in there at some point. But it never left NXT, man. The revolution is happening still in NXT, and it's probably stronger than ever. Stronger than ever. Bayley and Sasha Banks, I can't even give you an official review of this match. I won't. Because I will not do it justice. I will not. There's no way that I can. What we seen tonight was truly a remarkable fucking event. Never will you see a women's match like this, with the crowd and the atmosphere and the way WWE has nurtured this division to get it where it is right now. the culmination of how Bayley has come into her own. I hated fucking Bayley. I couldn't stand the sight of her fucking a year ago. Now, I adore her. She's absolutely amazing in the ring. Absolutely amazing. Sasha Banks, there's nobody that plays a female heel better than Sasha Banks right now in the WWE. I don't give a shit who you throw at me from another promotion. I don't care who they are, how long they've been around. I'm a WWE guy. I respect wrestling, but Sasha Banks is the real deal. And she's got one hell of a career to go, man. If she's this good now, can you imagine what she's going to do 5, 10 years from now when she's not even fucking 30 years old? Come on, bro. Absolutely amazing. For 23 years old, man, I'm sure Bayley's the same age. The WWE has struck a gold mine in Bayley and Sasha Banks. And with Charlotte and Becky Lynch on the main roster, man, there's absolutely no woman in the WWE that can come even close to what these 4 women bring to the WWE. I don't know what Vince McMahon, Kevin Dunn, and the WWE creative are doing with Monday Night Raw and WWE SmackDown. I really don't. I really don't. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what we seen tonight on NXT close a Monday Night Raw or close a hot pay-per-view? It won't happen in WWE because they don't know what to fucking do. They won't take the chance. They won't take a risk on giving these women a spotlight like that. I could see this match headline any Monday Night Raw for as long as Monday Night Raw is on the USA Network, man. That is unbelievable. These women can headline a B-level pay-per-view. It doesn't have to be, and it will never be, a SummerSlam or a Survivor Series or a WrestleMania or a Royal Rumble. But if you give these women 30 minutes on NXT tonight, can you imagine what they do on the main roster? Can you imagine the eyes that they open on the main roster? Listen, this is a revolution. This is the revolution. The revolution has gone nowhere on Monday Night Raw because WWE doesn't care about the female wrestlers, man. Lazy storytelling. Shit storylines. Storylines that don't make any sense. Storylines that were written by a kindergarten class. That's all it is. You got Paige teaming with PCB one week, then she turns a heel and drops a pipe bomb, and then she's teaming with them again at MSG. How does that make any sense? I mean, why are you putting this woman with them? Why? And if you think about it, why would Charlotte and Becky want to even team with Paige? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Meanwhile, down in NXT, we're getting highlight packages of Bayley and Sasha training for this big Ironman match. We got fucking promos that are simple and right to the point. Ones that don't make you cringe. Ones that don't make you want to cut your fucking ears off and never hear Nikki and Brie ever speak again. And then on NXT, we get 30 minutes of what was a fucking classic match, man. You seen hints and you seen dashes of old school WWF, man. I had flashbacks to the HBK and Bret Hart Ironman match at WrestleMania. I really did. I seen glimpses of fucking that match in what we seen tonight in Bayley and Sasha Banks, man. I seen glimpses of Bret Hart in there. I seen glimpses of fucking Shawn Michaels in there. Absolutely amazing, man. There's nothing that I can say that will bring this match to fucking life. You, if you have the network, go and watch it if you missed it. Really, you have my fucking blessing. Go and watch it. I will never recommend anything that is terrible to you guys. If you missed it, go and watch it. Dedicate an entire fucking 2 hours for the entire event. Really. But that match, dedicate yourself 45 minutes. Grab yourself a cold beer or 3 and just watch it, man. These women stole the show. These women might have stole the fucking match of the year. Again, if you think about the top 5 matches of the year, these 2 women were probably going to be in there twice. Because what they did in Brooklyn and what they did tonight, at Respect. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. I just wish what we seen tonight on Takeover Respect, I wish that we would see on Monday Night Raw. Because we all want what we seen in NXT on Monday Night Raw with the talent that they got up there. I don't know why it's so difficult to see. What NXT is doing is what people want. The reason why Monday Night Raw is failing is because Vince McMahon and WWE are not giving the fans what we want. This is what we want. I didn't fall asleep. I didn't yawn. I didn't reach for my NyQuil. I didn't get up and fucking take 6 bathroom breaks. I didn't get up and fucking, do something else during this event. My eyes were locked in. That's it. They didn't go nowhere. The only reason why I got up was to set up my fucking layout here for the fucking review and get ready for the podcast that I'm doing with Joe tonight. That's it. Other than that, my attention was all on this pay-per-view. Absolutely fucking amazing match, and I hope you guys agree with me. I will do it no justice. I'm not even going to fucking review it. I'm not even going to go over it. Bayley fucking gave her heart, man. Fucking flipping over the top rope. Fucking, you seen steel chairs. You seen submissions. You seen Bayley flying to the fucking, the little screen on the ramp that they have the fucking pictures of when they make their entrance. It's fucking unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable, man. Sasha Banks made fucking Bayley's family cry. That's probably one of the best highlights I've seen all year. She legitimately made Bayley's fucking family cry. I have nothing to say about that, man. She plays her role perfectly. This is the kind of match that they built. It's unbelievable. I have no words to say about what I seen tonight. Unbelievable. You gotta go and watch it. Everything was just fucking scripted beautifully. Whoever produced this match, whoever fucking went over this match, I'm sure the women had a lot to do with it, what they wanted to do as far as the 30 minutes goes. It's just unbelievable. Absolutely just fucking unbelievable. And to be honest with you, this pay-per-view was one of the weaker NXT takeovers we've seen in a while when you look at it on paper. It's only been about 6 weeks since the last special, And there was 4 major matches that happened tonight. And then you had the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Final. And you had Bayley and Sasha Banks. But the other matches that happened, you had the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic semifinals. Finn Balor and Samoa Joe versus the Mechanics. I knew the Mechanics weren't going to stand a chance in this match. I really didn't. This was the match that opened the show. Balor and Samoa Joe beat the Mechanics with a coup de grace from Finn Balor. The story going into this match is that Balor injured his knee. Okay, so that was going to be the storyline going forward throughout the entire pay-per-view, especially going on into their next match. Balor had injured his knee. Okay, but Samoa Joe delivers the muscle buster, and then Finn Balor, even with the apparent knee injury, does the coup de grace for the finish, and he hurt his knee even more, but they ended up getting the victory at 9 minutes to go on to the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Memorial Tag Team Tournament. Then we had the semifinals, the other semifinal match. We had Chad Gable and Jason, this is a tongue twister, man. I can never get this right. Jason Jordan. Chad Gable and Jason Jordan versus Baron Corbin and Rhyno. Now, Gable and Jordan were my pick, my personal pick to win this entire tournament, man. I think that would have made the most sense. I really do. I think it would have helped out a team as young as Gable and Jordan. Gable and Jordan remind me so much of Haas and Benjamin, and that's fucking a great compliment because Haas and Benjamin were fucking amazing together. Absolutely fucking amazing. And can you imagine their gimmick, with the trophy or the statue, whatever the piece was that they handed out at the end of this thing? Can you imagine them with the trophy, how that would do for their gimmick? I love these guys, man. I threw these guys away as fucking scrubs, as nobodies, maybe 6 months ago. Gable and Jordan have come so far in 6 months that they turned my opinion around as basic jobbers to one of my favorite tag teams in the WWE. I think they should have won the tournament because of what it could have done for both of their young careers, instead of giving it to an already established group of individuals, like a Balor or Joe, or a Corbin and a Rhyno. I think that would have been great. But that's not the way the WWE tonight wanted to go. We had Baron Corbin and Rhyno beat Chad Gable and Jason Jordan. Beautiful end of days ended this match to Gable at about 10 minutes. And then we had Baron Corbin and Rhyno go on to the finals for this tag team memorial for Dusty Rhodes to go on and battle Finn Balor and Samoa Joe. So that's going to be your final match on NXT Takeover. Respect, but it was a great match, man. It was very high. It was very high energy. It was, a beautiful tag team match. Something that you would expect from Gable and Jordan, man. They've been fucking lighting arenas on fire everywhere they go, and I love watching them. Hopefully, WWE nurtures these guys into the next big thing in the tag team division, man. Tag team wrestling in WWE has been at its strongest in many, many, many years. I just don't think WWE is realizing that. Vince McMahon, is not realizing that. Kevin Dunn is not realizing that. I don't think they'll ever realize that, I just don't think they care about anything. I don't know what their mind or what they're thinking about when they're in Stamford, Connecticut. Do you see all the prime talent that they have on their payroll? I mean, you have fucking a plethora of talent that any booker or any promotion or any creative writer would fucking drool over to work with. Unbelievable. So Gable and Jordan didn't make it, and we had Baron Corbin and Rhyno go on to the finals against Balor and Joe. They showed a picture of Kevin Nash in the crowd. He was there. They showed a video of Asuka getting ready for her match against Dana Brooke. It was a pretty lackluster debut for Asuka. This match lasted about 5 minutes. You knew she was going to win. She was going up against Dana Brooke, who is still relatively green in the ring. She's very, green meaning that she's a rookie, green meaning that there is a high probability of her making a mistake. But Dana Brooke, she is coming along very nicely. It's going to be a little bit before she gets to that Bayley level. It's going to be a little bit before she gets to that Sasha Banks level. But WWE seems to have invested a lot of time and energy into getting Dana Brooke built up. So they fed her to Asuka tonight. Obviously, Asuka won tonight with the Asuka lock at 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Asuka takes down Dana again and stares at Emma after the match is over. Really nothing special. Just a preview of what Asuka is going to bring to the table down in NXT. There was no other way for this match to end except for Asuka to win in her debut match in WWE. All right. They had a screenshot in the back of the trainers taking care of Finn Balor, nursing his knee injury again. There was another promo for Nia Jax. I don't think I've seen any WWE superstar coming for so many weeks in a row. But finally, she will be making her WWE debut, her NXT debut next week on Wednesday. So look forward to that. Nia Jax is finally arriving in NXT. I actually thought Nia Jax was going to make her debut tonight on NXT Takeover. I think that would have been a great way to introduce her to the WWE audience. You have a fucking great match like Bayley and Sasha Banks had, and they gave them the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn treatment. They had flowers, these beautiful bouquets of flowers. Regal, Triple H, and Stephanie McMahon gave Sasha Banks and Bayley after their match, post-match, just to kind of say, thank you and a nice gift of gratitude for what they just did in the ring for us and the WWE Universe. I thought Nia Jax was going to come out. I would have booked it that way anyway. Nia Jax come out and just fucking destroy the entire ceremony or the entire celebration. Lights go out, you see fucking this huge woman just standing there, and she just destroys Bayley and just picks up the title and starts laughing. That's the way I would have booked it. Nia Jax I would have booked on NXT TakeOver Respect tonight to post-match beatdown on Bayley, but that's not what they did. They're saving her for next week, so it's going to be interesting to see how they build up Nia Jax finally coming into WWE. Apollo Crews versus Tyler Breeze. Besides the Bayley and Sasha Banks match, this match was absolutely fucking fantastic, okay? Apollo Crews is one fucking phenomenal individual, man. If there's one man in NXT that I can see going to the WWE main roster and becoming the WWE champion, you heard it here first. Apollo Crews, once Vince McMahon lays his eyes on him, once Kevin Dunn lays his eyes on him, he will be the next black WWE champion. I guarantee you. Mark my words, Apollo Crews. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know how many years it's going to take. Apollo Crews will be the next black WWE champion. Bank on it. Seriously. The man is fucking amazing. I don't know how tall he is, but a man his size, as that, he's that athletic. It's just unbelievable. It's mind-blowing to me. The fucking moves that he does, and it's so precise, and it's perfect. It's like you're watching a movie in fucking 3D, man. The man's fucking unbelievable. It's like unbelievable. He makes no fucking mistakes, man. It's so fluid. Everything he does is just fucking perfection. And he did that tonight against Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze is another one, man. I'm fucking concerned, number one, about Tyler Breeze. Because, number one, he's down in NXT for how many years now? 4 or 5 years. Finally got a fucking gimmick that works for him. And he plays it unbelievable, man. He's got the fucking model Rick Martel thing going on. He's got the Shawn Michaels thing going on. He's got the Mr. Perfect thing going on. He's got the Dolph Ziggler thing going on. All these fucking great wrestlers rolled into one. That's Tyler Breeze. And on top of that, guy is fucking phenomenal in the ring. And he proved that again tonight, man. This may be one of Tyler Breeze's best matches this year. It went 9.5 minutes. Tyler Breeze lost, okay? That's the next thing. Number 2, Tyler Breeze continues to lose down at NXT. The right man won here because Apollo Crews is the next big thing down at NXT. They're going to build him up to be the next big thing. Tyler Breeze has done it all in NXT, man. Though he might not have won the NXT Championship, I don't think that's the next step for Tyler Breeze. I think Tyler Breeze needs to be on Monday Night Raw. But here we go to number 3. Is Monday Night Raw going to be the right setting for Tyler Breeze? Is Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn going to treat this gimmick the way it should be treated, like it is down in NXT? Probably not. So Tyler Breeze more than likely will be another victim of NXT that makes it to the main roster, and WWE shits all over because he's got far more talent and a better gimmick than anybody on Monday Night Raw, and Vince McMahon doesn't like that. He's like, who's this guy down in NXT who we didn't build up, we didn't mold him into the character he is, this is all my son-in-law's doing. We're gonna ruin him and we're gonna show Triple H. You don't overstep the boss, you don't cross the boss, or whatever the fuck they say. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Tyler Breeze, I swear to God, I could see him immediately thrusted in the Intercontinental Championship picture, U.S. title picture. I could see him instantly with gold around his waist. Fuck, I could see him challenging for world titles, man. That's how fucking great he is in the ring. But tonight, Apollo Crews was the better man. Tyler Breeze was very, very physical as always. I love his just physical nature in the ring. It doesn't seem like it with Tyler Breeze coming out, doing the selfies with the selfie stick, and he's wearing fucking pink and glitter, and he looks like a fucking homosexual. Really. You take a look at him, he looks fucking gay. But when he gets down in the ring, he's not. He's fucking taking care of business. He may be flamboyant and fucking... He may be, treading that line, but Tyler Breeze is a fucking beast. Absolutely one of my favorites on the roster right now in WWE. Apollo Crews wins the match with a spinning powerbomb. He didn't do that lame gorilla press with the standing moonsault. He pulled out a new move tonight, a spinning powerbomb that just leveled Tyler Breeze, and Apollo Crews got the victory, pinning Tyler Breeze at 9:47 tonight on NXT TakeOver, man. Hideo Itami was in the crowd. He should be back within a month or two, hopefully, and he'll be thrusted right back into the NXT title picture where he should be right before he got injured. And then we had the finals, Finn Balor and Samoa Joe versus Baron Corbin and Rhyno. Really, the finals of the match, the semifinals and the finals really didn't do much for me at all. I mean, it was a great match. It was entertaining, but it's not something that I'd go out of my way to just say, you know what, that was fucking awesome. Tonight was about Bayley and Sasha Banks, but Finn Balor and Samoa Joe, they win the tournament. They are crowned the Dusty Rhodes Memorial champions. They got the trophy. There was no sign of Finn Balor and Samoa Joe doing anything, iffy together. There was no build towards a possible match. The Rhodes family with Stardust out of character present Balor and Joe with the trophy. Cody talks about his dad being the oak of NXT and how his dad was beamed into homes around the world for over 40 years. Tonight, we're all part of the Rhodes family. Dusty's theme plays, and nothing from Balor or Joe, which everybody thought they were going to build towards a possible match in December at the next TakeOver event. but that might begin now, starting on Wednesday, going into the next set of tapings. So Balor and Joe are crowned your champions of the Dusty Rhodes Memorial Tag Team Tournament. And then obviously we had Bayley and Sasha Banks, which closed the show. Absolutely phenomenal, man. NXT Takeover Respect was probably the weakest card you could probably, take a look at on paper. But when you got down to it and you had the fucking crowd at Full Sail and all the energy and just the environment of NXT, it was absolutely fucking amazing. Do yourselves a favor and please go out and watch the show. Apollo Crews and Tyler Breeze, phenomenal match. You have Bayley and Sasha Banks. I have no words to describe how great the fucking match was. The women just stole the show, and this is your revolution, man. Fuck the Divas Revolution on Monday Night Raw. Tonight, the revolution is strong and alive, continuing down at NXT, and whatever else they got going on Monday Night Raw is just a heaping pile of shit. Charlotte and Becky were in the crowd, and I guarantee both of them are wishing they were back down at NXT, fucking just amongst everybody at Full Sail University, man, instead of being on Monday Night Raw. I know you're going to be making more money on Monday Night Raw, but with creative writing, Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn not knowing what the fuck that they're doing up there, I'm pretty sure everybody would love to still be down at NXT, especially after what we've seen tonight from Bayley and Sasha Banks, man. That is your NXT TakeOver review. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up. I'll be back tonight, very, very soon, with Joe Cronin. Out of Nowhere, Episode 2, live on his channel. Link will be right down in the description below. I got a Wrestle Crate unboxing for September 2015 coming up this week. You guys will see that this weekend. And if you guys want to go support the show, you could donate to my PayPal account through the show down below, or you could go out and buy a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/WWE Off the Script. I will be back on Friday with news and rumors on Off the Script. Until then, guys, take care, and I will see you all later this weekend. This is JD, and I'll see you guys on Out of Nowhere with Joe Cronin.